Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to show y'all how I bleach the knots on my wig and how I pluck and install my wig as well. So do y'all see these little tiny black knots on the wig? This is basically what we're going to be bleaching today. We want those to lighten up into like a light brown color so it matches better with our skin tone. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to hot comb the edges of the wig back just to create like a good base before I actually start applying the bleach. And by the way, I did dye this wig jet black, so but this method also works for just the natural color as well that the wigs come. So to mix your bleach, you're going to need a mixing bowl. You're also going to need some bleach. I like to use Clairol BW2. This is my favorite brand. And for my developer, I like to use Salon Care and the 40 volume. I got this from Sally's. You're also going to need a hair dyeing brush, which I got from the beauty supply store. So in your bleach container, it usually comes with this blue scooper. For my closure wigs, I like to do about 1.5 scoops. That's usually the perfect amount, and I usually don't have any more leftovers. I hate wasting stuff, y'all, so 1.5 is perfect. Then I'm going to take the 40 volume developer and I'm going to add a little bit of this at a time and start mixing. You definitely want to add a little bit of the developer at a time so that you don't make the consistency too watery. It should be something similar to like sour cream or like whipped cream, somewhat thick. To test it out, you can put some of it on the brush and like try to thump it off, and if it doesn't move, that's pretty much perfect. So I'm just gonna go ahead and lay out my wig. Then I'm gonna take the bleach on the corner of the brush and I'm just gonna start brushing. Putting it on the corner of the brush just makes it a lot easier to actually apply it to the wig. And when I'm applying it, I'm using like a, honestly, I'm not being too rough-handed, but I'm not being light-handed either. Towards the back of the wig though, like the back of the lace and in the middle of the lace, I try to be a little bit more heavy-handed because those knots are a lot thicker than the knots at the hairline and at the towards the front of the wig. And then once I'm done, I like to let that sit for about 28 minutes. 28 minutes is always the perfect amount of time. It always turns out perfect. And then I just rinse that out with some warm water. And this is how it should look once you're done. The knots are no longer black, but more of like a light brown type of color. Then I'm going to take my L'Oreal Elvive purple shampoo and I'm just going to apply this all over the lace. This is going to help to get like that orangey, maybe like brassy color out, and it's just going to make it more neutral. So I just put that on for about 2 minutes and then I go ahead and I rinse that out. And this is perfect, y'all. It just matches my skin perfectly. And I'm not going to wash the wig again because I already washed it after I dyed it. I'm just going to take this Suave conditioner and condition it. So this hair is pretty much semi-dry and I'm about to go ahead and pluck it. So I'm taking my Andis hot comb and I'm just hot combing the edges back again just to create like a good base before I start plucking. And then I'm going to take my this metal tail comb and I'm just going to pull out some baby hairs and then hot comb everything down. So to pluck, I'm going to be taking my Revlon tweezers, and these are the perfect tweezers to pluck. I get mine from Amazon, but I definitely have them at Walmart and other drugstores. So I'm just using my left hand to pull the hair back, and then I'm using my right hand to actually pluck. Before, I actually used to pluck behind the hairline, but now I actually pluck at the hairline. I just think the results look so much better this way. So when I'm plucking, I'm kind of moving my hands like straight across from left to right. You definitely don't want to pluck in one area for too long because you will create bald spots that way. So I'm just going from left to right. And once a good amount of hair has accumulated, I just take my comb and I comb that excess hair out. And then I keep on plucking. I also like to do another section behind the first layer of baby hairs. This just makes it look a little bit more plucked or more thinned out. So I just go ahead and make another section and then I also pluck the hairline of that section. I don't really like to pluck too much to where it looks like almost bald, but I like to thin it out a little bit. This is actually the perfect amount, a good amount to where it looks natural, but it's not completely thinned out either, if that makes sense. So I just went ahead and I did the other side as well, and I'm just gonna hot comb it back just so I can get like more of a visual on how the hairline looks when it is hot combed. And that is perfect, y'all. This is exactly how I like my hairline to be. And then I'm gonna go ahead and blow dry the hair out because it was still wet in some spots. Y'all, Eunice was so nice. They sent me this Dyson blow dryer as a gift. I love it so freaking much. It is perfect. It just blew dry the hair out so freaking quick, y'all. I love it so much. And to flat iron the hair, I'm going to be using my Babyliss Pro flat irons. This is the 1.5 inch one, I believe. I love these flat irons as well. I really didn't know the difference in flat irons until I got these. Compared to my old flat irons, sometimes the hair would still be frizzy, but these like make your hair so silky. The type of flat irons you use definitely matters. This is definitely investment. If you like straight hair, I definitely would suggest getting these flat irons as an investment because they are well worth the money. So this is the hair after I'm done flat ironing it, and to install this wig today I'm going to be using my Evan Wonderlace adhesive spray. And I'm not going to do a ball cap method. I don't do ball caps, I just do a wig cap. And I'm just going to take a little bit of alcohol on my skin to make the spray last a bit longer and stick better. So I'm just going to go ahead and put the wig on. Y'all, don't wear a wig like this, okay? You better pull that wig back, sis. So I'm just measuring it to my head, and then once I get it straight, I'm just going to pull the wig back, and I'm going to spread the adhesive spray on my forehead. So I'm really going to do 2 layers of this. 2 layers usually last me about like 3 to 4 days. Now this spray in particular is extremely strong, y'all. Like, I love it because it lasts longer than any other spray that I've used. So I like to do 2 layers of this. It just makes it last a little bit longer. The first layer I let it dry completely, and then the second layer I like to just go ahead and apply the wig right into it. That way I can like put the wig on and like measure it out, and if I need to move it, I can move it without the spray being completely tacky and I can't move it past that point. So yeah, I'm just go ahead and I put the lace into the spray, and I'm just pressing it down with the comb and making sure that it is completely laid and melted. Then I'm gonna pull out some baby hairs, y'all. I just like to do really just 2 baby hairs, 1 on each side. I used to do baby hair in the middle, but I don't know, I don't really like that look anymore. So I just do 1 on the side, and then I take my hot comb to just hot comb it out to separate it from the rest of the hair. And then I'm going to take this olive oil super hold fix it spray as well as this edge comb, and I'm just going to spray a little bit of that spray on the comb and lay the edges back. And then after I do that, I take this elastic band. I got this from Amazon, and I'm just going to tie everything together. Some people use silk scarves. Some people just use cotton scarf. I like to use these bands because these are really going to completely lay the lace down. So to hot comb my wig, I'm going to take my She Is Bomb wax stick, and I'm just sectioning off the hair in layers, and then I put the wax stick on it, and then I take my Andis hot comb. This is on the hottest setting, and I'm just going to hot comb the wig down to get it super flat and laid to my head. Y'all, I got this wig so flat. Like, make sure that your braids are flat underneath because that definitely plays a part in how flat or how bulky your wig will turn out.
You don't give me time, you just waste my time. I don't pay no mind now. I feel like a connection when you touch my body. I know you want something, and I can't ignore it. Nothing told me if I wanna go to the beach, but it would be better if you come things are better. We got around late in the sun, you on my side. That's what I need. That's what I need. Things are better. We got around late in the sun, you on my side. That's what I need. That's what I need. I love that you look so much better with me. I'm looking forward to my days like this. I love that you look so much better with me.
So I am going to thin out these baby hairs a little bit because they were a little bit thicker than what I prefer. So I'm going to take the tweezers and just pluck at it a little bit to make it more thin and look more natural. Some people like the real thick dramatic baby hairs. I like it to an extent, but I don't really want them to be to the point where like they are just like, you know, like, girl, you doing too much. But definitely do your baby hairs how you like, because everybody has their own preferences. So to normally cut my baby hairs, I would use like an eyebrow razor, but today I just tried something different and I decided to use scissors. Not gonna lie, I actually like how it turned out with the scissors. I'm not just kind of cutting straight across. I'm kind of like using the scissors to create like a jagged cut. And then I'm gonna take my pencil flat iron and I'm gonna curl the baby hairs upward. This is just gonna make it a lot easier to lay the baby hairs once I lay them. And to lay my baby hairs, I like to use my olive oil super hold fix it spray, and I like to use the brush side of the brush edge comb, and I'm just laying them. Y'all see how easy it was to lay them once you curl the baby hairs? Like, they just go right in the direction that you want them to go.
I'm looking forward to my days like this.
The baby hairs were still a little bit thicker than my liking, so I went in with the tweezers again and I tweezed them out just to thin them a little bit more. And then I'm going to take my LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Fawn and this Lancet angle brush. And I'm going to put a little bit of that concealer on the brush and go down my part in a really straight line, y'all. It ain't nothing like a nice, clean, straight part. So I'm just trying to get this part as straight as possible. Then I'm going to take my makeup. This is Maybelline Fit Me in the shade Coconut, as well as this little fluffy brush. And I'm going to add a little bit of this to the lace to blend better with my skin tone. I also wanted to put a little bit of life and like body into the hair, so I'm going to take this hair cutting comb and I'm cutting these long layers into the hair just to make it look more lively whenever it's like moving. I don't know, but I just really liked how it turned out after I actually cut the layers. So this is the end of the video and I really hope you guys enjoyed it. So this is probably one of my favorite closure wig installs that I've ever done. It just looks so neat and just flat. I also put long layers, like just a little something to give the hair a little bit of life. So this is the back of the hair and this is the length on me. Do y'all see the difference in this hair? Like, look at this. Do y'all see how silky this hair is? That's them flat irons, okay? So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video and I hope it was helpful for y'all in figuring out how to bleach your knots, how to pluck the wig, how to do all that with the wig, y'all. I really hope it was helpful. If y'all interested in purchasing this wig, this is Unique's hair and this is in 30 inches. I'll leave the link to this wig in the description box down below, as well as all of the products that I use in this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and also turn on post notifications so you can be notified anytime your girl posts a video. And I'll definitely catch you guys in my next one.